something. I don't know what it is, man. Something. Anyway, listen to this, man. I had to go take a shower. I just came out the shower. You know something? What I'm thinking? I'm thinking there's individuals in life that is literally jealous of the moon, and they tried to fuck up the moon's current of her reality a certain type of way. Most likely, the people that did that must want ugly people or fat people or people that's not purity in their astrological tree or their legacy of lineage, of the reason of their dignity, of their humane condition, of their social economics. If they let ugly people or people that's biohazard debris in their astrological tree, that's fucking up the moon current of the purity of the current of the enlightenment. Even though the moon at a time could be darkened, because at a time the current that's abused by the moon causes it to be dark, so the 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 force of the might wants to go into the depth of just wanting to correct the reality at a time. So it's a difference because I know my wife, so it's my literal wife, so I know my wife, so it's a difference in the physical reality. So if somebody tries to do something to the moon or any of the moons at a time, that tries to cause the wrong current in reality, that causes the moon to be weakened and diminished at a time. Now, I'm an individual of acknowledgement of the light, so I know what I'm speaking about a certain type of way, and I'm natural with it because right now I'm on some Gannicus that best that ever did it in the street right now. So I'm just gonna be real. A person that would cause the current of the moon, and I'm speaking on some, the fight ain't even over a certain type of way. So a person that would do that to the moon and the current of the reality that would cause certain things like that is a person that would cause deterioration in higher qualities of the physics of individuals' purity of their habitation. Now, people that is literally sexy and pretty, there's people that humble themselves, of the physical, and then I'm the one of the individual. I'm elder because I'm recovering, but I'm still handsome. But that means there's people that's unattractive or people that have unattractive habitation of acknowledgement of doing things to certain people that is attractive and discouraging them or causing them not to receive the attributes of the higher quality it's supposed to receive on a level. That means there's other people that was trying to it was like stealing nourishment or causing individuals. It's like stealing nourishment. It's like stealing milk. It's like causing individuals at a high current reality that's supposed to be of the higher quality, not receiving the higher quality, that would be cheating the literal moon because a person of the higher quality, especially that's humble, is like a compact light at a time that's supposed to be on the highest levels. So a person that would deteriorate the habitation of the social economic condition of the finances, love, equality. It's just like a person saying that they try to sell to do another reality for another person to receive a form of that's like cutting somebody that's not supposed to be cut and then causing the wrong type of acknowledgement in the paradigm of time, and then it's like taking love away from somebody that's supposed to really have the love. That's the vitalness of acknowledgement that doesn't get the love, that causes the deterioration of other acquired qualities a certain type of way. So the people that would do that most likely vindictive people, ugly people, or people that is the biohazard debris of their mentality and cause the distinguishing or the spoiling of an individual's acknowledgement for manipulation, and then cause the deterioration or the hurt traumatic effects of individuals of higher quality a certain type of way that's causing them to even recover at a time. And in the year of reflection, an individual is supposed to be of a high quality receiving love. Like me, 38 years, I haven't even received the love I was supposed to have. And I'm going to receive it. I know I have to receive it. And then I'm supposed to have the sex I'm supposed to have. So a person is like, I'm supposed to go outside and be able to touch a girl, and nobody can say nothing to me. Like a guy came up to me in the market today, Jack, and or the girl you were speaking to, you weren't supposed to speak to her. She was so and so. One, I didn't know nothing about that. How did you know all about that situation? I didn't ask you about your privacy. I didn't do nothing else. I spoke to a shorty. She told me we were gonna go out another time. I wasn't sure about even going out with her a certain type of way because the way we were speaking to each other, I happened to say something and she seemed like a person I wanted to hang out. But then I thought about it like, yo, we can get some pizza. But I was being sarcastic. Then I'm like, yo, I gotta deter and turn off the situation because I don't really think I should speak to her a certain type of way because I'm not gonna be around here too long. And then I told her like, yo, something, you should wait to call me when I come back from New York. I'm not really, don't call me a certain type of way. Like when I come from New York, you call me. I thought she would have got the hint right then and there, like, yo, I really don't really want to be with you a certain type of way or acknowledge with you, but, because I gave you my number, we're talking, is a form of friendliness, but, you could be my neighbor and say what's up, but I don't really want to be with you because if I tell you to wait for me to come back from New York, I could have been talking to her ever since then. And then, the other day, I didn't want to seem too feisty the way I did it, so I went over there. I was like, yo, you know something? You call me if you want to or something. Like, I just didn't want to seem rude because you never know if people in the social economic system is trying to get to know me. And then next, trying to see what I'm about, and I don't want to seem too rude a certain type of way. So, I try to be a form of gesture of friendliness. So, but to keep it spacious. But then this guy came up to showing you another reason why I should have never spoke to her. Because a guy came up to me that was a man, an older man too. Now, I would probably think he probably sexed her. He probably did all type of things to her that I don't know nothing about. He said, oh, you shouldn't speak to her because you're so-and-so. I said, oh, okay. This other chick the other day, she reminded me of Siobhan Swan. She was working at Jack and Jill in the supermarket. I said, yo, you know something? Yo, you ever drink moonshine? She was like, no, I'm underage. And I was like, you're underage? Oh, wow, look at that. I said, age, shave, and live. And then she said she's underage. That's the response she gave me. I just didn't want to say nothing else because I said, could that be Shield's mother? Because it looked like her. But I didn't want to get into it anyway because that would be a person that would be breaking into and breaking down international security according to the end of the plan because she's not even supposed to be in the North if you knew anything about her. So a person that would do that, that's a person she almost ended Asia and Japan and tried to kill Japan. My wife, Genoa, Janet, and another one of my wives she tried to kill a long time ago in Japan. This girl Liv that's working in Jack and Jill's. I look like the girl from Jack and Jill's. And she used to reside in Asia. She wanted to war with my wife China and my other wife Ixa, that is an element empress that she went after and tried to murder and kill. And then it was during the Civil War that I got hurt in Boogie Nights. So much things happened. I separated from the situation, but the girl looked just like her. And she was working in Jack and Jill's right there, over there by what is that? Third Northwest, and by the Central. But anyway, but it was just like I just didn't want to say nothing after that. I was like, yo, wow, I asked her if she drank moonshine because I was like, yo, this girl seemed like she's not even supposed to be here, but she looked like she stole some energy and looking a certain type of way, like she's confusing and causing friction in the MooN's reality. Like it's like she would end up trying to collapse the MooN. And then I'm looking at the girl like, and on top of it, she reminded me of my wife a certain type of way that looks a little different, that is acknowledgeful of the Statue of Liberty. And the Statue of Liberty has nothing to do with Athena neither. I'll let you know that from early out because it was a form of high acknowledgement to let you know, I'm the real Titan, but it was a form of higher acknowledgement, a certain to wait to let a person know about something, but we don't want to speak about it. But, the chick was looking like my wife a certain type of way, another one, but she looked like she was deteriorating the mood. But when I looked at her, it looked like it was literally Liv, just diminishing the situation with a slight form of shade and age, but it looked like literally Liv. And she looked on this side. I was like, but she looked literally like Liv at the time, and I'm like, nah, this couldn't be. I looked at the situation like. Then I asked her like, yo, you drink moonshine or something? She's like, no, I'm way underage and something. I was like, I just ignored it. And then today a guy approaches me while I'm buying certain things from the market real quick. Oh, like so and so, can't call over here, so and so, this and the other, because I had to deter the situation because other people were stealing if there's people stealing my groceries. I'm in a small town. How is that happening? And then people speaking about they know each other. So what is really going on a certain type of way? And then people's doing certain things. So and on top of it, I'm recovering from a gunshot. I'm all the way high up in the north. So what caused it, and what would be causing a certain situation? So anyway, I just ignored the situation. I was just like, yo, I looked at the guy told me that. I was like, wow, yo, you got into a young girl's business, and then you telling me she's young. She looked like she was older. And then why was she working during the week, during school days? And you saying she's young? How old is this girl? I never even asked the girl her age. Neither. She looked like she's about like 20, 23. The girl, if you see the girl, she looks like she's like 20 or 23 years old. And she's a white girl because white people, they age a kind of faster than other people a certain type of way, and then they look a certain type of way. But I'm looking at her like she looks slightly Caucasian, but she's really white. A person would say Indian, but because of her type of hair, I know the difference. I'm indigenous, so I know the difference. I'm like, I didn't even say nothing. I just looked at her like, yo, all right. And then the guy came up to me and said that. I said, okay. I spoke to the girl once. She told me what she told me, and that was it. And then on top of it, when I spoke to her the first time, when I told her about anything, I told her, when was it? I was like a whole week and a half ago when I spoke to her about some pizza, and then I just seen her the other day when I went to go buy something. Because there's only one. Listen, there's only one store around where I'm at, and then you gotta walk mad far just to go to the gas station to go get some food or whatever little snacks you want to get. And I don't eat meat, so it doesn't make no sense. There's only one place. I don't drive, so what is a person speaking about? So when I seen that, I was like, yo, something? Something's wrong with the people. I'm not gonna get into it though. It's like that's not. I didn't even care, really tell you the truth. But it's just like what I'm thinking about anyway. Is a person that will cause the moon to be deterred or cause the moon to distinguish or something to happen to the moon would be a person that's cutting people out their finances, out their reality, or the love of their equality, or a person trying to torment or cause certain things. It would have to be people of a certain type of economic system that would have to do something like that. That would try to be killing the acknowledgement of an individual that would fuck up people's lives in the paradigm of time. Anyway, I don't want to speak about it. Something about it, the way I was feeling, I even had to go take a shower just to. Anyway, believe me or not, man, for some reason, it would have to be somebody fucking up somebody's ass. Hey man, I was about to show you something, but the phone died. I had to put it on the charger again. Then I'm like, then I turn on the television. I'm hearing some ugly, stupid bitches put on a wedding dress, talking about I'm very nervous. She said I'm very nervous. I don't know which way I'm right now. I'm looking at this ugly bitch like you look like you ruined the dress, you ugly bitch. Yo, so much funny things is happening in certain ways, man. Man, I don't even want to speak about certain things. Just ugly bitch too. Some ugly, stupid white bitch too. Listen. The worst thing in life is ugly white people because they're already white, and then to look at their flesh a certain type of way and then be unattractive is like the worst thing in habitation in life. To look at somebody that doesn't look like they're of the enlightenment of the comfort of reality. like I said, the worst thing ever. The bitch was ugly. White girl wearing a white dress. Oh, I'm very nervous. I don't know which way my mom will go, and I'm already feeling aggravated. I'm like, the worst thing is to look at a white person that's already white in flesh, and then they look like the natural deterioration of the white anatomy that's causing the distortion in the white anatomy that's not of the natural higher quality. That's like the worst thing to do, to look at a white person that's like a natural turnoff. It's like, oh my God. It's like, what? There's nothing else to say after that no more. It's like, what? Wow. It's like the highest turnoff.
Oh my god. My wedding dress was 15,600, but my dad has actually never seen the dress.
Here's hoping that it'll be all worth.
People that fucked up the current of the reality of sexual conduct. Wow. I don't even want to think about shit like that. Another person said I'm already there. He don't care who he's raping and doesn't care if they're fine. He tells them he loves them and is lying to them. Wow. I don't even care. Yo, man, when you hear people say things like that, I don't want to hear nothing. It's just like, what? That means that's a person that set up themselves just to take away somebody's love for nothing, and just position it, that was a person living for the spur of the moment of they didn't care about another person's reality, so fuck it, they just got what they felt like they wanted and it's a wrap. That would really fuck the moon over right there. Hearing things or people say something, oh, I'm already, it doesn't even matter. They heard the song and they're already there. And the things I'm already speaking about. I'm just like, anyway, you know something? Have a wonderful day. You ready to see the date and time.